We never think about our hand. That's what makes it so fascinating. Its use is unconscious. Its precision incredible. Your interaction with technology should be the same, seamless and natural. That's why we created Flow, a carefully designed control that gives you a feel for the digital world. It is made for your hand. Haptic feedback, precision control, sensitive touch, and hand gestures. Many things in life are about flow. Music is less about menus and more about feel. Seamless, simple, and fun. Creative work is less about tools and more about ideas. Precise and natural. Like our hand, these controls can be used in many ways for games, movies, or electronic projects. We've built Flow on an open platform to allow developers to create even more controls. Flow's inspired design required new technologies to live up to its ideal. We now have a working prototype, and our local manufacturers are ready. And that's where you come in. We need your final feedback on the design, and certification, tooling, and materials are expensive. By backing Flow, you actively support the local manufacturing movement and help to launch a new generation of user interfaces that feel as seamless and natural as using your hand. Please support our campaign and share it with your friends. Thank you so much.
Constantly checking your phone because you're worried about missing a call, text, or email? Missed calls because your phone was in your purse and you didn't hear it ring? Or worried about leaving your phone behind? That's why we created Ditto. Ditto helps people to stay connected without always having to check their phone. Ditto vibrates when someone important to you is trying to get in touch. Ditto is really tiny and super lightweight, so it fits easily, even in the smallest pocket. It also has a built-in clip, so you can attach it anywhere. For example, to your shirt collar, waistband, or bra strap. And Ditto is discreet. You can wear it under your clothes, so you're still free to wear your favorite watch or jewelry. Or wear it on its wristband. Just clip Ditto on in the morning and go live your life. Ditto will vibrate when you get calls, texts, emails, and other notifications that you've set as your favorites in the Ditto app. And you can customize the vibrations so you'll know exactly when to check your phone. Ditto has a digital tether, so you'll know if you've left your phone behind. And it has a silent wake-up alarm, so you wake up, not your partner. Ditto is also waterproof, so you can wear it at the gym or even while swimming. We made Ditto as simple as possible. There are no buttons, switches, displays, lights, connectors, or even charging cables. In fact, you never need to charge Ditto. After many months, when its power is low, you'll get a message notifying you when to replace its low-cost battery. So put Ditto on, wear it anywhere, and be more connected to what matters most.
The Cubely takes its name from a combination of the English word cube and the Swiss German diminutive Li, indicating something of small size. With a side length of 15 centimeters, it mainly consists of 3 reaction wheels, each attached to a brushless DC motor, motor controllers, inertial sensors, an embedded processor, and batteries. Inertial sensor measurements are fused to get an estimate of the tilt and angular velocity of the Cubely, and the Hall sensors provide the angular velocity of the reaction wheels. Based on these estimates, a nonlinear controller is used to balance the Cubely on its corner, while the angular velocity of the reaction wheels is kept close to 0. Although this method of using reaction torques is similar to the one that is used to stabilize satellites in space, due to gravity, the algorithms used here are very different. With this setup, the cubely can robustly balance around its corner while rejecting disturbances. Rotate while balancing, and balance on its edge. In addition, the momentum wheels can rotate at very high angular velocities and build up sufficient angular momentum. A rapid braking of the wheel allows it to transfer the angular momentum to the cubely's body. This allows the cubely to jump up from a resting position to a balancing position without external support. Balancing on a corner is achieved through two subsequent jump-up maneuvers. The first maneuver raises a cubely from one of its faces so that it balances along one of its edges, and the second raises it from its edge to one of its corners. In addition to balancing, the motor torques can be used to achieve a controlled fall, such that the cubely can be commanded to fall in a specific direction. Combining these three abilities, jumping up, balancing, and controlled falling, allows the cubely to walk across a surface. Some researchers hope to use this method of locomotion for planetary exploration, while others are using it for self-assembling robots. But for us, it is just a cool little cube that can jump up, balance, and walk.
Why air egg? Brody and I, of course, playing first-person shooter, we're sitting there on the couch. He's driving this Jeep. I'm on the back, and I'm pounding away with the gun, and he's hitting the bumps, and then the thing explodes. On the screen, we go flying, but there's really nothing except a little vibration. So what good is that? Like, it's something missing here. And we started thinking about, wow, you know, that would be great if we could kind of get that feeling across.
Not only do you feel the impact, but you feel the spread and you get the kickback. And it's all there, the whole experience, and that's when you actually feel like you're totally immersed.
And with air egg, that's what you get.
My name is Brody Stanfield. I'm the president and co-founder of IFTech.
My name is Michael Stanfield, and I'm the vice president and co-founder. Gaming today is a two-dimensional product. Experience is limited to sight and sound, and so we're providing a new dimension. It's a suit, it's a haptic product that provides sensory stimulation, taking the user into the game.
Whether it be sound, sensations of touch, the idea of the impact, air egg will put you into that experience that you've always wanted. There are three major components to this suit. There's the decoder, the exoskeleton, and the sim skin. The decoder is the piece that attaches actually to your console or platform, takes the information, then it brings that and sends it to the exoskeleton. The exoskeleton is now the component that sort of has all the pieces in air egg that you're wearing, from the nervous system, which is the feedback, to the control center, which takes the information from the decoder, as well as the power supply to make sure it's wireless.
The sound that we're providing is a patented sound. It's quite a different experience.
We want to make it surround sound feel, so the idea is we have 6 speakers, 2 on the front on this side, 2 on that side, and then on the back, 1 here and 1 here, as well as a subwoofer.
You're always in the sweet spot, no matter where you are.
And as for like vibratory feedback, right now it's always been to the controller, so you feel the rumble in your hand. Now we're actually getting it so it's located on the specific parts of your body where it should be. There are 16 points on the front, 8 points on the side, and 16 points on the back. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna test out some vibrational stuff. So to start with, I'm just gonna set a value here. And I'm gonna be top right. You feel that?
Yeah.
All right, so let's switch that over to bottom left.
Yeah, it moves you.
Yeah, switches.
Awesome. So that's pretty much how vibration works. As for stims, they're pretty much focused on particular muscles. It contracts the muscles. It can either give a full contraction or it can be a slight contraction. Once again, same thing, top right. So it just sets a value. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'll shut that off.
How you feel it? We can see it moving your shoulder forward like that. Yeah, I know.
Lifting a weight.
All right, so that's pretty much it for the basic fundamentals of what air egg can actually do. So what did you think of it?
It was pretty interesting. I've never really experienced anything like that. And,
Yeah.
Virtual world awareness. You're actually inside the world that you're playing in.
The last piece is the sim skin. So sim skin is the look and feel over top. You can then have these front piece plates that you put on or armor on the sides and that kind of stuff to actually look like you're in the game that you're actually envisioning yourself in. Games already have sound, they already have haptic feedback, so we take that information that's already there and we implement it with AirEgg.
And it's now a matter of the developers to take on that role. If they have a game and they want to compete with a AAA game and they're only an indie company, well, now you can. It's not just about the visuals anymore. It's about how you can differentiate your product. We think that's going to be a big difference.
The ultimate goal of this campaign is to create AirEgg. We want to be able to create that product for you. With Kickstarter success, we can actually ensure that everyone who wants this can get it.
The initial involvement of the community will be through our website and our IT infrastructure. We want to ensure that the individuals who actually start the Kickstarter program and go through the campaign with us are the individuals who are going to be initially involved in the development process and making decisions with us.
Not only do we want you to be part of the community, part of purchasing the product, but we want people to actually be part of the development process. We want to bring people in and actually get them to try it out and show us what they actually think is good. We're going to get people to actually come here to our office and work on it with us.
So the funding takes into account the development, it takes into account the manufacturing, takes into account some of the distribution costs as well. We take a look at it as a whole.
See, we want you to help us actually make this everything it can be. The process of this, we want to make sure that it's good from start to finish. We have an engineering firm in place, we have the web infrastructure, warehouse and distribution in place. We have all the components necessary to actually go through this process. Not only will the product be ready and all of your input be in place, but you'll actually get the product on time.
The customer service section is where we want to focus as well. We believe that that's one of the most important aspects of the community.
It's not only the thing that determines the viability and whether this is successful, it's also what determines where we're headed.
If you're going to be part of this campaign, we have an expectation actually, and we talked about that. Those people who want to be involved, hey, you can see this come to fruition. You'll be part of the success of a new product out there in the market. You're going to be part of the group of people who actually bring this to other households.
You finally get to be one of the drivers in the gaming industry.
Let's take this product and move it forward. You be part of the First Legion. The only way is to get on board.